Long before the reign of Zeus was firmly established, the Titaness Leto, daughter of the Titans Zeus and Phoebe, roamed the lands in peace and dignity. Her beauty was otherworldly, not merely physical, but a serene and quiet power that spoke of wisdom and grace. It was said her eyes carried the light of ancient starlight, and her voice was as calming as the wind brushing through the olive groves. In those times, Zeus, king of the gods, was newly seated upon his throne, yet his heart wandered to many a fair maiden. His gaze fell upon Leto, and he was smitten. Leto, though wary of his advances, eventually yielded to the will of the most powerful god in existence. Their union, shrouded in secrecy, bore fruit. Leto became pregnant with twins. This joyous news, however, was met with wrath rather than celebration. Zeus's wife, the goddess Hera, was not one to forgive infidelity. Her jealousy burned brighter than Hephaestus's forge, and her fury was relentless. Learning of Leto's pregnancy, Hera swore that no land, neither solid nor floating, would allow Leto to give birth. She sent word across the world, commanding all creatures and places to shun the Titaness. Adding to her torment, Hera unleashed the monstrous serpent Python, a creature of immense size and venom, to hunt Leto relentlessly. The serpent slithered across lands and through rivers, always just behind Leto's weary steps. Carrying her divine burden, Leto became a wanderer. Her feet bore her across mountains and valleys, through forests and deserts, yet no sanctuary could be found. Every land she approached trembled under Hera's wrath and refused her entry. The pain of rejection weighed heavily on her, but Leto's resolve never wavered. Her heart, though weary, was bolstered by the knowledge that she carried greatness within her womb. One night, as she rested beneath a canopy of stars, she whispered to her unborn children, "My little lights, you are the hope that keeps me moving. One day you shall rise above this cruelty and shine brighter than the sun itself." At long last, Leto stumbled upon an unusual island. It was neither firmly anchored to the earth nor drifting freely in the sea, but floated precariously upon the waves. This was Delos, an unclaimed and barren piece of land, overlooked by gods and mortals alike. Here, Leto found a faint glimmer of hope. When she approached, the island hesitated, fearing Hera's vengeance. Yet, Leto spoke to Delos with such gentle pleading and sincerity that the island was moved. She promised that if Delos allowed her to give birth, her children would bless the island with eternal fame and prosperity. Delos, though trembling with fear, agreed, swearing a solemn oath to protect her. As Leto labored, Hera's wrath grew fiercer. She commanded Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth, to withhold her aid. Without Eileithyia's divine assistance, Leto's labor stretched agonizingly for 9 days and 9 nights. The nymphs of Delos, pitying Leto, sent Iris, the swift-footed messenger of the gods, to plead with Eileithyia. At last, swayed by their earnest cries, Eileithyia defied Hera and arrived on Delos. With her help, Leto gave birth to Artemis, the first of her children. The newborn goddess, though but a babe, was filled with divine strength. As Leto prepared to birth her second child, Artemis, wise beyond her years, acted as a midwife, assisting her mother. When Apollo was born, the island of Delos trembled with joy. A golden radiance bathed the land as the god of light took his first breath. Swans circled the island 7 times, singing melodies of celestial beauty. The olive trees that lined the shores blossomed, and a sweet fragrance filled the air. It was as though the very world celebrated the arrival of Apollo. Leto, cradling her twins, gazed at them with a mixture of pride and relief. Despite the trials she had endured, she had brought forth 2 extraordinary beings destined to shape the fate of gods and mortals alike. With her children by her side, Leto's trials were far from over, but her position was now unshakable. Apollo and Artemis grew rapidly, their divine powers manifesting at an early age. When Python dared to pursue Leto once more, Apollo, though still a youth, slew the beast with his golden arrows, cementing his place as a god of might and protection. In gratitude to Delos, Apollo and Artemis blessed the island, making it a sacred place where no violence could occur. Pilgrims from across the Greek world would come to Delos to honor the twins and their mother. True to Leto's promise, the island became a beacon of prosperity and reverence. Though Leto was a Titaness, she stood as a symbol of resilience and maternal devotion. Her story, filled with trials and triumphs, served as a reminder of the strength that lies in perseverance. Apollo and Artemis, ever devoted to their mother, carried her legacy forward, ensuring that her name would be spoken with reverence for eternity. And so, Leto's tale remains etched in the tapestry of myth, a testament to the power of love and the indomitable spirit of a mother who defied the wrath of the gods to bring her children into the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content.